Cofie, and I'm CEO of Ethel Technology Consulting. My primary role is to work with governments and organizations to help them use technology to meet either their profit, their impact, or their efficiency goals. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about, innovation, right? So CEOs and people and C-level executives all the time get asked to be innovative. Innovate in your space. Innovate in everything you do. Be innovative. Be the most innovative in your industry. Innovate to grow your industry. Innovate to be your market leader. And most people don't even. And the question I get asked a lot by CEOs and C-levels that invite us is, how do we do it? How do we innovate? So today I'm going to talk about 5 simple steps. I'm really fond of 5 simple steps. 5 simple steps you can begin to execute to bring innovation. Strategy number 1, steal from other industries, aka creative borrowing. Now, you take a company like Uber, and most people think that Uber, and it is one of the premium ride-sharing apps, but it almost feels like Uber created the on-demand ride-sharing environment. But actually, Uber leveraged quite a lot on an existing industry, the logistics industry. So your DHLs, your FedExes, and your UPSs, and how they ensure that when you call UPS and say, I need a package picked up, they can easily figure out the closest driver to you, and thereby ensuring efficiency in pickup and delivery. And the whole sort of logistics environment of DHL and FedEx and organizations like that are used to being able to pick up and deliver and provide customers transparency into pickup and delivery. And Uber leveraged and borrowed a lot of learnings from these industries. Now, number 2, there is a non-profit organization in India called Aryan Hospitals, an eye clinic. Now, they try to provide low-cost solutions for poor income families. And when the head doctor was looking for a solution to provide cheap cataract surgeries for his clients, he did not turn to big surgeries all over the world. He did not turn to big hospitals. He turned to McDonald's. Why? McDonald's has many franchises, many retail shops all over the world. McDonald's tastes the same everywhere you go, and McDonald's are cheap. And so he even went as far as going to the McDonald's internal sort of hamburger university to learn about standardization of cost. So how do you ensure that you can standardization of processes? How do you ensure that you can standardize processes so that the same type of thing happens in every clinic? And how do you also standardize the process and the journey of doing things so that you can buy in bulk, you can buy medical equipment in bulk, hereby bringing down the cost of delivering service? He did not go to big surgeries. He actually went to McDonald's. Now, here's the trick here, because this can actually go wrong if you don't do it well. The trick here is to be very clear and distill your problem statement. So instead of, for instance, saying, how do we ensure that people come into our retail shops, what you should your problem statement should be, how do we create an environment that people like to spend time in and enjoy the experience? So you might have a retail outlet, you might go to a luxury hotel chain to go and learn how they ensure a luxurious experience for their customers. The other trick here is to also be aware of the assumptions in your industry. So for instance, there is an assumption in the legal industry that lawyers charge by the hour. It doesn't necessarily need to be that way. Or for insurance, you say insurance firms take their deductions at the end of the month. Now, these are assumptions that are embedded in your industry and makes people feel like this is how we must do things. Now, if you, a combination of distilling a problem statement well, and beginning to remove the assumptions that come with your industry, you will realize that you can find solutions that are very different that sets you apart as an organization. Right. So number 2, because I'm in the digital space, this is always going to come up, is digitize your product or your service. Now, I don't mean take your product or service, slap it on a website, and slap a buy button on top of it. That normally doesn't work. What digital does, and this is a lot of organizations don't take advantage of this, is what digital does is it gives you access to a different type of customer or a new range of customers, and it also gives you access to different business models. So for instance, with digital, you can have a freemium business model, which is where you offer a core service for free, and then if they need a better level of service or premium service, they then pay for it. So an example would be your Spotify, and a lot of sort of online platforms are out there. An example in Africa would be Bima Mobile Insurance. So Bima is a mobile insurance company, and they partnered with Tigo, who is a mobile telecommunications company. And what they did was they enrolled all Tigo customers initially on the freemium insurance model, which means they instantly gained millions of customers using their insurance product. And then what happened is once people need a higher level of travel insurance or medical insurance and that sort of thing, they come back to them, and they've gained tens of thousands of customers just using that model. You could be using digital enables you to have sort of an on-demand platform, which example would be your Uber or your Lyft. Or, I mean, there are a couple of companies all over Africa, the Uber of motorcycles, the Uber of whatever it is. It allows you to be that. It can allow you that business model. Or you can be a marketplace, which means that you create a platform where buyers and sellers can come to the marketplace and exchange goods, and you make money off the processing. Now, here's the trick in finding the right digital product or service for your company. You need to be data driven, right? So you have to look at the numbers on how people are using the product, but you also have to ask yourself the question of what are we in the business of? So an Uber, for instance, and I keep using Uber because I've used them as an example before, is in the business of getting you to the place you need to be able to achieve your goals, right? That's a bit convoluted. If you're manufacturing and you say you manufacture clothes, right? You're in the business of making people look beautiful and feel better about themselves so they can go out and achieve their ambitions. If you're a clothing manufacturer that manufactures safety clothes, right? Then you're in the business of providing professionals safety in their workplace. Now, when you distill sort of what you are in the business of, then you can begin to come up with examples. So the example of sort of the clothing manufacturer that I had, who says they make you look beautiful so that you can go out to the world and achieve your aims extra. Now, then, if you understand that, it's not only that the clothes that you will sell online, you could possibly build a concierge service online that enables people to find the right clothes that fit their body type or fit their job. Right? You're still in the industry, you're just building a digital product that's different. Or you create a marketplace where people who've used your product before and people who want new clothes can sort of buy and sell new clothes, and you make money off the processing. So it's not just we're selling clothes online, we're digitally finding new ways to be able to service our customers and reach out to our customers. Digital is amazing, and we should definitely, as an organization, you should look into different ways to digitize your product. So here's a really important point. Now, experiments. You might have, based on what we've said before, you might have 2, 3, 4 different innovative ideas, and you are not sure the direction we should go. Rather than have the highest paid person in the room say, this is what we must do. Experiment, you mean for every idea, pick a small subset, select of customers for which it will appeal to, and test it out. Test out the product on your customers and have data analytics numbers. So if we say the percentage, the pass-fail percentage is 70-30. So 70% of the customers we reach out to will enroll on this product. Then you use that as sort of benchmark. So definitely experiment on the different ideas. Use that data to then select maybe where to start from to begin to use innovation or in your innovation journey in your business. So what does Red Bull and GoPro have in common? Or what does Louis Vuitton and a BMW have in common? I'll tell you in a bit. So Red Bull, based on its ethos and marketing tagline, says Red Bull gives you wings. It appeals to a certain type of adventurer, the adventurer in you, the explorer in you, the go-getter in you. Now GoPro is a tiny camera which extreme sports athletes and adventure seekers use to video their experiences. So clearly there's an intersection between GoPro customers and Red Bull customers. And Red Bull and GoPro partnered in a series of events and sponsorships across the world to both grow their brands. So they brought together extreme athletes and adventurers in sponsored events where, of course, GoPros were used for the videos and Red Bull was the drink available and the branding available. Again, they found a partnership. They were not in the same industry, but they found partnerships because they had a shared customer reach. Now, BMW and Louis Vuitton appeal to who? They are both luxury products that appeal to people that have quite some cash on hand. BMW built a car called the BMW i8, and Louis Vuitton in turn built a set of suitcases and bags that fit perfectly in the bottom back shelf of the BMW i8. Again, an amazing partnership where the products should be sold as separate, but together they gave value. And I think the bag was something like $20,000. Again, they reach out to a set of customers who are luxury brand customers. So what am I talking about here? On your journey to innovation, partnerships are important. First of all, the trick here in finding the partners is know yourself. Know your company, know the products and services you have and the customers that you appeal to. And then find a partner that aligns with your needs. And I've alluded this to before. Use a lot of data analytics in your journey to innovation. And most people think innovation is just sort of it's creative and it just happens and so we'll know. But actually, if you keep a lot of data analytics and mine data, you'll be able to understand how the innovation is affecting your company and the different ways in which you are either expanding or getting worse, right? So in the journey to expanding and growing your innovation, being an innovative organization, remember that data is important. Keep a lot of data analytics, talk to your customers, help understand how they are feeling about your new product, how they are engaging with the new products or your new innovative ways of doing things, and what they would like and what they don't like in the process. So there you have it, 5 really simple strategies around just starting your innovation journey as an organization. So innovation is no longer this sort of deep, mysterious hole of how do we innovate our products and services? How do we be different? How do we become different from anybody in our industry? But there are simple steps that you can begin to take to bring innovation culture into your business and how you think. So I hope you like this. Like, comment, share, whatever platform this is on. And I'll try as much as possible to bring you these kind of sort of 5-stage things around sort of business and technology and innovation over time. If you've enjoyed this, please let me know. You can go to my website, www.ethelcofie.com, and let me know.